Hello, everybody. This is Grace with Grace on a Journey Channelings. Welcome to the newcomer, and to those of you returning, welcome back. You are appreciated, loved, and valued. Now, I would like to have you take this opportunity to show yourself some love and give yourself a big hug. This is a gentle reminder to balance your chakras today. I usually go into details with that, but I feel a need to begin today's channeling and reading due to how pressing it was and the fact that someone needs to hear it. Someone needs to get ready. And although I hesitated in sharing, I was told after getting confirmation more than once that I'm supposed to share it. Okay? I know exactly what it means. I know exactly who it involves. And I know that we should all be careful. In fact, I'm going to title today's episode, Be Careful What You Do. All right? Now, the first card is a positive card, right? But the reason why there was not much focus given to it, again, is because of the information I received to share with you prior to that. Okay? But for your information, the first card was Queen of Coins. Okay? The second card is Resilience. Resilience is our ability to withstand tumultuous situations that are out of our control while still retaining our spirit. This card indicates your ancestors are passing down their resilience to you. I can say I can relate to that card because the journey that I've been on, I wouldn't have been able to make it without being resilient. And I want to encourage all of you that are at the beginning of this journey of trials, or right in the middle of it, that you need to reconnect to the resiliency that you have rooted in you, okay? Because there are going to be some times where you're going to have to show up being resilient, okay? The next card is instinct. It's very important. Confirmation. Pay attention to your instincts, right? You have them for a reason. They were given to you for a reason. There's someone who's ignoring their instincts. I'm being told that this is your last warning. When it comes to ignoring your instinct. And that is a channeled message. Okay. Next card is intuition. Page of Cups. Sensitive. Thoughtful. Dreamy. Psychic. Or dependent youth. That follows instinct, right? This is telling me that someone lacks maturity in their area of instinct. And I'm also being told that it is due to a lack of advancement in relation to the work that is invested for the development of your spiritual wellness. A lack of maturity in the area of intuition. Nah, you don't want to have that. Okay? And the fact that I have some news to share as far as prophecy is concerned. I'm going to repeat. Nah. That's not something you want. Immaturity in relation to instinct. The next card is dissipating. Right? Following dissipating is dreams. Meditation. Decisions. Choices. I'm told I need to rewind because the two previous cards have more than one meaning. Dissipating can also be related to feeling less and less attached, right? Less and less invested. And the fact that I see a man with sunglasses on, peeking out of a window. That's clearly speaking of stalking, right? But when I noticed the bird in the room, that's speaking of communication. They carry news fast, isn't it? And the elderly lady and her gray hair can be related to maturity. Now, the dreams card is also related to possibilities, opportunities, fantasies, wishful thinking, hallucinations, right? So, this is also telling me that there are some dreams that are fading away, dissipating. And this is due to the reality and the rude awakening that uses traveling and wisdom is sharing. Now, the next card, complacency. Regardless of the weather, and the falls that occur, coldness, being surrounded by death, shedding tears, yet still not moving forward and following their instinct in relation to what their higher self is telling them to do. And the energy I'm receiving from this card, truthfully, is confession. There are those that played a part. And we ain't gonna make it sound sweet. I'm gonna call it what it is. There are those that played a part in a crime. Okay? Obviously, at different capacities. There were some that were more invested than others. But the energy that you invested, let me repeat that. For those of you who felt, well, I just lit a candle one time, or I just lied about her just one time, or I just embellished the story, or it was a white lie. In fact, I did it for the right thing. I did it for the greater good of all. Let me tell you something. This is what you're attracting. You're going to be witnessing people, places, and things in your circle falling apart. Right? Your shadow side will overwhelm the rest of your being. Physical, mental, and spiritual. In fact, the way I see the aura fading away is telling me you feel less and less secure, you know you don't have security. In fact, you know your fate is just waving in the wind. That's not a good place to be. All right? The next card is pain. That's in relation to heartbreak, betrayal, absence, separation, heartache, upheaval, disorder, alienation, ill health, delusion. I have a clue, but do you have a clue? The broken heart is related to the previous card. Complacency. Next card is continue to grow by seeking new knowledge. We applaud your efforts. That's an ancestor card, okay? The last shall be the first, and the first shall be the last. I say this because it is fitting for the last card of this reading. And this card is New Beginnings. Now, the revelation that was given to me, without going into too many details, as gruesome as it was, involves children. Okay? Now, because while I read the deck, I also came across page that can be related to someone at a stage of immaturity. So keep that in mind as well. There was a loss, okay? There were a lot of tears. In order for me to describe the emotion, I would have to get out of order in sharing this message because it was very chaotic. It was very regretful. Confirmation. It was despair. In fact, she lost the strength in her legs and her feet when she received the news and collapsed. You know what I believe this is in relation to? Not following the instincts. And I'm being told right now, whoever this is in relation to, I'm being told that you've had your own personal revelations. You've confirmation. You've had your own dreams. You saw what is coming. Right? In fact, my share with you today is just confirmation. I know you recall I mentioned this is your last warning when it comes to following your instincts. Someone is in danger. And the sad part is, it's someone that was in lack of wisdom and who was in a stage of immaturity. But people, as I've shared with you many times before, what goes around comes back around. So those of you that are in debt, those of you that were conspiring for kidnappings and death, let's be real. I said, let's be real. Because this is the season of reckoning. Right? In fact, the spirit world is very much invested in today's reality. Right? You're witnessing it, right? Well, message sent. I'll leave you for now. With hopes that you can figure this out. One of the other cards that were in the pre-pull was judgment. That was in the pre-pull. was judgment. I can't forget the two other cards. One of them was happy family. I'm trying to remember the other one. I believe it was something related to a loss. But I'm not going to be dishonest and say what I'm guessing. I'll just say it was related to. Okay? So, I'm also being told to say, to stop right here because you know what to do. All right? So with that, I am who I am. In the eyes of God, nothing more, and certainly nothing less. May your footsteps be guided. Peace.